Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talabon, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to tell you about life in the Philippines. Breaking news today, live in the Philippines. I see out there. Life in the Philippines. Breaking news today, live in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy, such a joy it is to come back together, my friends. And today I want to say, those of you here for the first time, if you would click on the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you can continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country where news happens constantly, all the time. You know, here, there, every time you turn around, there's something important. And a lot of times, my guys, the news that happens out here have a tendency to affect many Americans. Yeah, you know why? Because there's over 200,000 expats living, American expats living in the Philippines. And it's even more, many more that love the Philippines that are in the United States that come back and forth, you know? So a lot of times they need to know what's in the know to know about the need to know in the Philippines, if you understand me. But yeah, it's important that we keep abreast of the major informational news items and things that's happening in the Philippines, especially for those of you ladies and gentlemen that are trying to get back here, you know. And when they open it up, I know you want to be in the know. You want to know what's happening. You want to know about the vaccine. You want to know about the Delta variant. You want to know, man. You want to know what's happening here. You want to know laws changes. How does it affect me, Robbie? And what I got to do? Yep. And I try to fill that gap for you, man. I try to bring you things on a frequent basis that you need to know. That shit, I think it's important that you be aware of. Okay. So today, guys, we're gonna have you we're gonna talk about breaking news, okay, that you need to know. All right, live here today in the Philippines. Okay, now I also want to show you. We're gonna do a quick 1 minute review. Okay, 1 minute review of what we talked about on our last broadcast. Were you here with me? Oh, man, I love it when I have a lot of people, but if I don't, I'm gonna still do my job. You know what I'm saying? I do the same thing. Whether I got one or whether I got 101, I'm gonna do the same thing, baby, because that's what a professional does. And I am a professional. Nah, but yeah, you got to maintain some type of standards, and you know it doesn't matter to me how many people, man. What matters is to me is how well do I convey the information and how well you receive it. Okay, let's go. All right, so we're going to do a quick 1 minute review, 1 minute review, 1 minute review. And this is a 1 minute review of what we talked about last time. Right here, very quick and to the point. Body language, baby. Yeah. I want to touch your body. I want to touch your body language. I told you on the last broadcast that body language is much, much more important than actual communication. Too, Queen, you see the stuff she be doing in the background. When I have the screen off, she be like, you know, but yeah, body language is more important than verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is, oh man, it speaks. You ever heard the term actions speak louder than words? That is so true as it pertains to non-verbal communication, or more commonly called body language. And when you start learning and picking up on the cues of people's body language, man, you can get really quick in knowing how they are, okay? Because, you know, like I just said, actions speak louder than words. They're more reliable. The body can't lie. If it feels good, it's going to be like, yeah, man, what's up? If it feels bad, you know? So, and all of the gamma of emotions in between, the body has a tendency to display those emotions. You know, we use the term, your emotions are on your sleeve, you know, and that's so true, man. You know, you can't hide, you can't fake it. But sometimes even the best of us can have a tendency to manipulate those external things. But most of the time we can't camouflage and hide our body language. Okay, so you should be a student as you go through this life. Be a student of people. What you mean, Bobby? What you mean? I mean, be a study people, man. I study people. You know, I observe. I'm very observant. I watch people, how they behave. I watch how they talk, how they walk, how they move their body. And, I watch all the little stuff that most people don't even pick up on. That's what gives me my clues on what they are really talking about, what's really going on behind the scenes. Okay? And you can do the same. It's simple, man. If you know the basics. So we talked about several things. Here's what we talked about. Number one, touch. I like the way you touch me, touch me, touch me. I like the way you hold me, hold me, hold me. I like the way you hit that G spot, G. Yeah, touch me, man, touch. And then we talk about hand behind the back. When somebody put their hand behind your back, man, you're a little smaller your back. That's a power move, man. And I told you what it meant. It means to control. And then we talked about the arm over the shoulder. That's very friendly. They feel intimate with you to do that. And then we talk about holding onto the arm, holding onto the arm. That's like leadership. I want to pull you. I want to, take you. And then we talked about one partner walking in front of the other. Oh man, that was very, very insightful, because it shows you that when a party is walking in front of the other, that means that one is the one in the front is usually the leader. And also the one in the back is usually the follower of the relationship. That's the main I got from that. And then we talked about the last one, but not the least one, arms closed. Yeah, arms closed. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Some people right there, arms closed. They're like, man, I ain't got time for her. So you got two body language going on. Who can spot the other one? First one is arms closed. What's the second one they got going on? I just told you. The man's walking in front. He's the leader of the pack. And the ladies, I'm tired of following this fool. I'm tired of this fool. He ain't doing nothing. He don't even got no sense. I'm tired of it. And he's saying the same thing. Tired of leading this stupid girl. She don't follow me until I tell her to do something. I'm tired. They both tired, man. So it's a leadership issue going on. She won't respect his leadership, and she's angry with him. She wants done with it, and he's the same way. He's tired of her. So they got a serious issue there, and this happens all the time. So it's just a matter of time when they break that thing up, man. They ain't gonna make that thing up. They're gonna break that thing up. So I talked to you guys about body language. Okay, very insightful. And I'm gonna do another part of that. This time I'm gonna break it into a different realm. Okay, this time we dealt with how relationships. Okay, status of relationship. But I'm gonna break it into a different area, because I believe that the more you know about how people behave, the more you know about how people react. Okay, then you can understand what's going on. Because a lot of times, truth be told, most people don't tell you what's going on with them. We got this thing. How you doing, man? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? We say it all the time. And somebody says, I'm like, yeah, what's up? We just brush past it like it's nothing. We never tell the truth about really what's going on inside us verbally, right? But non-verbal body language. They don't care what they say. They say, I'm all right, man. How you doing? You look at their body, it tells you a whole different story. Think of it, full of pain inside, man. But they're not gonna say it. Number one, they shame, or number two, they're scared you're gonna tell the whole world how they feel inside, what happened. So they're gonna try to pass it, just not display it, not tell you. So if you really want to know somebody what's going on, look at my body language. How do I look right now? I'm gonna confuse you. I'm gonna give you a test. Okay. Watch this. I'm going to turn my face, and when I come back, I want you to tell me what my body language is like, okay? What's my body language? Okay? Yeah, it's happy, it's smiling, but on the inside, it could be a whole nother thing, because I'm controlling my body language. If I was really feeling bad or whatever, sometimes when you feel so bad, you can't control it. You try to manipulate your smile. You try to open it up, and then as soon as somebody leaves, you back down there. But when they come back, hey man, how you? And then sometimes you can't hold it, and they go right back. And they say, hey man, you okay? So body language, man, so very important. Your kids, you can find out what's going on with them. They might be doing drugs or whatever, but their body language will give them away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Let's go. That's enough of that. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. Here we go. Life in the Philippines. Breaking news alert. Yeah, man. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. So here's a no hocus pocus. Just focus, focus, focus for the day. Focus for the day. Focus for today. I got six. I got six. We're gonna pick up some sticks. You ready? Let's go. Number one. We're talking about super Typhoon Maria. You know what's going on with Maria? I don't know. I haven't heard from Maria in a while. She all right? Then we're gonna talk about Fabian, baby. Fabian. Tropical storm Fabian. And then we're gonna talk about Duterte, man. Duterte's gonna have a big day today. And I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover the big day. And I'm gonna let you know how it turned out too. Because I'm gonna give you another report on Duterte on his big day today. And then we're gonna look at the Metro Manila on GCQ. They're been locked down again, man. I'm gonna tell you why. And then we're gonna look at the Delta variant. The Delta variant. Yeah, it sounds very gory, and it is. Then we're talking about the Olympics, man. Everybody want to go for gold. I'd rather get a gold any day than a bronze, wouldn't you? I'll take any one of them. I really, but I would prefer the gold. The gold standard. It goes. It's universal. Everybody accepts gold, baby. Some people don't accept bronze. Some people don't accept silver, but everybody accepts the gold, baby. It's a gold standard. Don't mess with me. I got gold. They say, come on, sir. So everybody shoots for gold. All right, so let's go. Number one was what? Number one. Hey, number one is right on the main screen. Number one. Okay. Typhoon Maria. Now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I know you heard about Typhoon Maria. If you haven't, I'm going to tell you about it. Typhoon Maria. And you see a picture over there that says fake news? That's what it was. Fake news. Fake news. On the internet, people are pushing that. After Typhoon Fabian, or tropical storm Fabian, then they lied, put out a big lie. There's another one coming called Maria, but it is fake news. Don't believe it. The Philippines Department of Philux Department, that's the department that covers the weather and all like that. They said that there's no typhoon named Maria. It's fake news. This was designed to get the people all in the uproar again. Okay, so if you hear somebody say Maria's coming, don't believe that, man. It's fake news. Okay, it is fake news. So don't believe somebody say, there's another one coming named. That's fake news. They don't have anything coming called Maria. Just want to bring that to you because I know some of you are very concerned about your people here. You keep track of the storm. There's a lot of people that I call weather hounds. You know what I'm saying? They always got to know what's going on with the weather. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what part of the world, they want to know. There's some people that just weather. That's their thing, And so for those of you that want to know about the weather and the storms, there's no Maria. Okay? If you know Maria like I know Maria, if you know Maria like I know Maria, no, what a girl. She ain't no girl. She ain't no typhoon either. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna talk about number two, Fabian. Okay? Number two, don't know what they do. Fabian, man. Hey, look right here. Number two. Okay. All right, Fabian. Man. Fabian was, it was sort of a Jekyll and Hyde, It would come, it would rain. And then after Fabian would lessen up, Fabian would introduce the monsoon rains, okay? And what happened, guys, Fabian, they thought that Fabian was going to go out, die out. But Fabian said, I ain't going nowhere. Fabian been over this country for almost a week, man. Yeah. They had predicted it would be gone in a couple of days. It's been about 7 days now, and it's still on the outskirts, okay? Fabian didn't do a lot of damage and all like that, but it did a lot of rain. So guess what kind of damage? When we get extensive rains, guess what kind of damage happens? Yeah, you heard me. Flooding. Manila was flooded. All the NCO. I mean, when Manila gets flooded, people be walking in the rain up to the head. Be like, and then some people be swimming. And then they have the little rowboats and stuff. I mean, that's one reason why you don't catch me up in Manila moving up there. Nah, I'm not. Every time it rains, even if somebody talk about rain, it floods. I told you, man, I will not move to Manila. I don't mind going up there and looking, visit for a little bit, but moving there, nah, that's out the question. I'm not gonna move to Manila. I know about the weather out there, and I know they get flooded a lot. So anyway, but Fabian flooded. Not only did Fabian cause flooding, okay, it caused what? Landslides. Are you with me, JP? Landslides. And the reason it caused landslides is because the soil was very what? Moist. And it was very wet. And when the soil is wet and moist from rain, it becomes loose. And the land begins to do what? Slide. And people that are on the coastal regions get hit by the what? Landslides. Okay? Causes a lot of damage. So people, many people were evacuated. And to this day, Fabian is not in our Philippine area of responsibility anymore. It's gone. But the effects of the landslide and the flooding is still here because, it takes a long time to get rid of floodwaters. Okay? So number one, coupled with heavy monsoon rain, the NDRRMC, which is the department that handles disaster and risk recovery, said a 39-year-old woman was killed in Baguio City on Friday, while two men aged 35 and 15 were hit by lightning in Ilocos Norte. 19,000, so that's 3 fatalities, okay? 19,521 families, or 87,493 persons were affected in regions 3 and 4, Calabarzon, Mimaropa, Cordillera, Administrative Region, and Metro Manila. At least 2,105 families, or 22,693 individuals, are currently staying inside 157 evacuation centers in Luzon. Okay, so Fabian was not a structural damage type storm, but it caused heavy torrential monsoon rain, and that rain has caused a lot of people to be evacuated, a lot of people to be relocated. And I don't know about you, man. I like to be in my home. I don't like to be outside of my home, and then you don't know what's going on with your home. And then when you get back home after you back to your home, everything gone. And it's not something. A lot of it don't be gone because of the storm. People be like, "Where they at? Damn it! Give me some of this." You know what? So you got to be careful with that, man. But let's pray for the people that are relocated, man. Let's pray for them, and hopefully they will get back together and get their home, and it'll be okay. All right, keep the people that from the ravaging and the effects of Fabian and the monsoon rains. Keep them in your prayers. Okay. All right. What's the next one? Next one is what? So we got number three. Number three, just to be a wannabe. Number 2, Duterte SONA, man. SONA. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what the SONA means. It's not like a sauna where you go in there and bathe and all like that. Nah, man, ain't talking about that. It's SONA, SONA, State of the Nation Address. That's what it stands for. State of the Nation Address. Duterte is going to have his final State of the Nation Address, or the Philippines call it SONA, beginning today at 12 noon. Now, right now, it's about 9:53 a.m. So when we're done with this broadcast, I'll be viewing the SONA and seeing what Duterte has to say. This is his final SONA of his period, a 6-year period. Now, if you don't know, the country of the Philippines has they elect the president. Every president they elect has only one term. That term is for 6 years only. They cannot rerun for president, only one time. Okay, so every 6 years they elect a new president. Okay, so this is his last State of the Nation address. So people are very, very eagerly trying to see what he's going to say. Okay, so here's what a couple of things they're anticipating him to say, talk about at least. They're anticipating that he's going to talk about the COVID-19 roundup. During the 6 years, in the last couple of years, he's going to let people know where we are, how we did, and so forth and so forth. We're looking for something coming from him. The people in the Philippines are looking for something coming to them about that. And then they're going to look back to West Philippine Sea. Okay, those are two things. West Philippine Sea. If you don't know, China has been running amok in the West Philippine Sea. They're about taking it over, man. China, China has a takeover mentality, right? They got the bullet mindset. Whatever is yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. That's how they do, man. Whatever is yours, right? Your stuff, that's mine. And whatever is mine, you better not touch it. That's the mentality, and that's what they're doing in the West Philippine Sea. And so people are trying to see what the administration is going to say about that. As you recall, I did a broadcast several days ago, and I showed you where China had dumped, I don't know how I can say this, they dumped a lot of raw material and sewage and bad stuff in the water in the West Philippine Sea, and it caused the West Philippine Sea to be corrupted and all messed up. So, and then people showed evidence to the government here about it, right? Philippines, and said, okay, what you going? They ain't done nothing. You know what they said? Well, we know that's not what they doing, and we don't think they doing it, and that's all they did, huh? And so nothing was concrete was ever said or done about it, and they're not investigating. They should have. Well, I believe when somebody bring a claim like that, they need to investigate to make sure it is true or not true. Ain't nobody done nothing. Okay. So anyway, they're looking for somebody. They're looking to see what's going to happen with that, because a lot of people are very upset about it. In the first place, most people out here, the Filipinos, don't like the fact that China is taking over their their territory. They don't like that. So, and if you think about it, there's not a whole lot the Philippines can do. They can't. If they go to war against China, this small country, they're gonna lose. But still, the other thing is that Philippines have they have strategic contract or treaties rather with bigger nations like number one USA. Right? We're gonna help them out whatever they do. So anyway, that's a big thing that many Filipinos are concerned about here. The West Philippine Sea. I'm like this, man. This is my house here, man. Okay. I bought this house. Me and Lisa bought, and you gonna kick down my door, and I'm not gonna say nothing to you, man. I'm gonna say, yeah, come on in. I was waiting on you to kick my door down. I like when you kick my door down, man. I don't love it when you kick my door down and take over everything. I love it, man. Now, you think I'm gonna, oh Lord, you think I'm gonna sit up there and do that to me? Now, I'm gonna look, man. What's your problem? And then we gonna be. It gonna be on from there. From there, if you don't give me a good reason why he kicked my door in, it's gonna be some problem, man. And so I believe that you need to protect what's yours. I mean, just think about it, man. Somebody come in your house and just take over. What you gonna do? So you can have it. If you do, you're a punk. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, no, most people in their right mind would not do that. They will protect their property. So we'll see. Let's go. Ride train, BobbieD, leasing one nation under group number what? We on number what? What number? We just got to turn to number 3. We on number 4. Getting ready to go out the door, man. We're almost done. We're almost done. I told you I'll be long today. Look here. Number 4, man. I'm talking about the Delta variant. The Delta variant is live and well in the Philippines. Unfortunately, it is taking over NCR, which is the National Capital Region, which includes Manila. It is taking over that area, and they're locking it down. They have 77. Last time I counted, it started off like 5 or 6, something like that. Now it's up to 77. And if you know anything about the variants and the viruses, they sort of triple or double every few days. Okay, that's the way it's spread. The spreading rate is spread very, very rapidly, and so the Philippines is very concerned about this. Very, very concerned, because of last year this time we had like 5 or 6 people, right? And next couple of boys, it was like thousands, So they learned their lesson from that, right? They learned and they stopped burning. So now they're taking really, really strict precautions on this variant. They're locking the metro down. Metro one's on a very easy quarantine protocol, but now they bring them up to the next level, higher, stricter. See, they were on the same protocol as Cebu. We were on MGCQ. Now they put them on GCQ, which is stricter. So, I'm praying that variant is kept in check. I really am, man. Because if that variant is not kept in check, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be right back where we started from a year and a half ago. We're going to be locking down, and people be off their jobs again, all kinds of stuff. And but here's the thing. The question is, what can we do to prevent the variant from spreading? What is the main thing we can do? I know somebody said, wait, man, I ain't talking about that, man. That's obvious. We can wear a mask, and we can do social distancing, and we can wear our face shields. Okay, that's obvious. Okay, but one other thing, I think it's the most important thing, is that we can get vaccinated. Mhm. That is the most strongest weapon against not only the alpha virus, which is alpha virus, the original COVID-19, we call that the alpha. That's the one thing you can do to stop the alpha. And it's also Pfizer and Moderna have been proven to stop the Delta variant. Okay. So one thing we do, the most effective and the most efficient thing we can do to stop this virus from spreading is to get vaccinated. And when this nation gets about 70% of its population vaccinated, it's called herd immunity. And that virus will begin to die down. It's never going to be away, but it's going to be like it'll be similar to how we have to get a reshot every day for the flu virus and pneumonia virus every year. It'll be similar to that. But we got to fight. This fight is not over. And ladies and gentlemen, I want to tell you something that just like we have the Delta, we have the Alpha, we have the Theta, we have the Alpha, the Beta, all those variations of the virus, they will continue to vary. They will continue to mutate, and then they change it, and then we have to adjust to the new mutations. Okay, this is going to be a fact of life. The Chinese people did a bad thing. I don't know if they let it out the back of the laboratory, or they purposely did. I don't know, but that's where it originated, in China. And I'm not trying to talk against Chinese people. I'm just telling you that's where it came from. And now the world have to deal with it. Okay, the world have to deal with it. And if we don't deal with this virus, if we don't deal with the variant, it's going to deal with us. Okay. Last time I checked, for the United States, it's over 500,000 people 6 feet under. Okay. That's a sad statement for one of the greatest countries in the world. We should never be up there. Okay. But we had bad administration that didn't do their jobs. And that, as a result, many people are 6 feet under. And some of the problem is a lot of people that voted for the prior administration are 6 feet under. Didn't know what they was voting for. Didn't know what they were getting. Because that prior administration was selling them, or he was like a salesman, selling them a whole bunch of junk, talking loud and saying nothing. Okay. So be careful who you vote for, ladies and gentlemen. And be careful what you vote for. Know what they're about. Know what they stand for. Know what their agenda is about. Know what hidden agenda, because everybody's got a hidden agenda. Okay. Yeah, most politicians have hidden agenda. They'll show you an outside agenda, and they say, "Okay, I'm going to let them think this," because they want your what? They want your vote, right? Okay, this is what I'm putting on. This is what I'm putting on my website. Yeah, this is what I'm about. But I'm really thinking on. Always look for the hidden agenda. It's called the okie doke. Okay, nobody wants to get the okie doke, so I always look at the hidden agenda. All right, so last one, man. We out, man. We out. Talk about the variant. And this last one, man. Last number 6 is what? Olympics, man. Yeah, Olympics. The Olympics are here. Isn't it amazing? It's finally here, man. 2020 Olympics is here in 2021. And guess where it's at, guys? Japan. That's where Lisa D and I were in 2019. Right. We went there in November 2019, and we had the best time in the world, man. That was one of our best trips ever. And we just loved Tokyo. And so we plan on going back there. But of course, we can't go now because it's infested with the virus. So hopefully, Tokyo will get their act cleaned up and the environment cleaned up, and we can go back out there. We had a great time. Lisa, yeah, we loved it so much, guys. We were thinking about moving out there. That's how much we loved it, and we love the people out there. They're very cordial. They're not a rowdy type person. They're not loud. They're quiet people, but they're very nice, and we like that. And the city, man, Tokyo is clean. I'm telling you, it's clean, man. Everywhere we walked all over the city, not a piece of paper. And as far as pollution, you can find a whole lot of pollution. You know why? Because they don't have a lot of cars on the street. And you know why they don't have a lot of cars on the street? Because they have trains. You can go anywhere you want in Tokyo, around it on a train. It don't cost a whole lot. They got people off the reason why they want trains is to stop the pollution. And so they give you incentives for riding the train, and they also give you incentives for not driving your vehicle. In fact, they tax the vehicle so high you can't afford to drive a car out there. So I like Tokyo, man. I hope to go back. But let's talk about the medals, the Olympics. Okay, so right now, let's see where we are. Okay, China has 6 golds. They have 2 silver. Well, excuse me, 1 silver and 4 bronze. Okay, Japan has got 5 golds, 1 silver, and no bronze. Okay, United States of the doggone Americas got 4 gold, 2 silvers, and 4 bronze. South Korea has 2 golds, no silvers, and 3 bronze. And the Philippines has nothing right now. But there are some hopefuls that we are looking forward to getting some medals out of. First one is up there on the left, a lady named Irish Mongo, the one in the red. She just won her preliminary bout, so she's going on to the next level. And this guy right here, I forgot his name, but he's one of the best gymnasts in the Philippines. And they expect those two to win at least the bronze or more. But they're looking for a bronze or more medal from one of these. And the other lady, that the Olympian with the weights, she's expected to be gold as well. So I expect the Philippines to get on the board in the next few days. Okay. So don't those of you Filipinos out there, don't get too sad. Don't cry on me. I know you're sad. I know, but it's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay. They're coming up. You know, I'm a pro Filipino guy. You know, I'm like, yeah, go Philippines. You know why? I'm living in the Philippines. I'm living my dreams in the Philippines. Yeah, and I got me a Filipino wife. I love Filipino people, man. I'm sorry. I'm just that way. Okay, you can't tell me nothing bad about the Filipino people. I love these people. Their people are good, man. And you would love them too if you ever came here to live. Good people, man. They treat you right, tight, long and strong. You know, they'll play with you. Come on out here and see. All right, y'all. That's all I got for you today. I'm getting ready to do this round the train with you, and you know we're gonna do it right, tight, long, strong. People, get ready. Whether the train is coming in, don't need no ticket. It just got on board. All you needed love. Who say it again? Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. It just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready for the roll call? You ready for the roll call, man? I'm ready, man. I'm ready for the roll call. I'm ready to ride tight, long, and strong, man. Do this thing right. When I say toot, toot, you say all aboard. Toot, 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 toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot, toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Let's get all aboard on this train, ride this train, man, like we ain't never ride it before. Okay? We're going to ride it till the wheels drop off the track. I ain't playing, man. We ain't holding nothing back because we're going to ride it till the wheels drop off the track, and we ain't holding nothing back. Y'all with me, man? JP, are you with me, man? Come on down. I need to know. Are you with me? I like when you're with me, man, because they give me more power, more strength. I can go a little stronger, and I can go a little longer. You with me, man? Let go. All right, we got to find out over there. Let me say this. One of our members, one of our very best members, is ill today. Okay, I want you to be in prayer. It's our brother from another mother, Murphy Hayes. Okay, Murphy hasn't been with us for the last few days. He emailed me the other day, said he wasn't feeling well. Okay, but he was, he was a little bit under the weather. But I found out that he's not doing very well at all. So I need those of you that believe in prayer, those of you that know the Lord Jesus, and those of you prayer warriors out there, pray for our brother. He is a member of this, faithful member of this train. He rides with us all the time. He slides with us all the time. He's on point. He's a good brother, and we love Murphy Hayes. I want you to be in prayer for Brother Murphy as he is being going through a little situation now with his health, but be in prayer for him, okay? In fact, we're just going to pray for him right now. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you right now for all you've done, all you're doing, all you will do for us in this world. We confess all sins right now. I ask you to forgive us and cleanse us. We thank you that you've done so in the name of Jesus. Father, we pray that you would bless our brother, Murphy Hayes. We call him Gunny, Lord. Bless him. This is your son, your child. He's a servant of the Most High God. Touch him by your powerful hands. Heal his body, heal his mind, his spirit, and his soul. Stay with him, Lord, every step of the way. Let him know you have not left him, that he may be comforted by your presence. Now we thank you, Lord, that it is done. In the name of Jesus Christ, we pray. And let the people of God say, amen, amen. Are you with me, G? Let's go. Murphy's covered in the blood. All right, they're going to find out who Reverend buffed up and be the first man in it. I'm going to drill down here and find out who that is. Can anybody help me, please? I'm going to find out who that is. Okay. Stream y'all. Come on, man. Stream y'all. Come on now. Play with me. These are things, moving number one in the what's up, Smooth? And then he got a donation for the nation. Thank you so much, Smooth. We got a donation for the nation, and then he number one. He gave a double for trouble. Thank you so much. Amen. Smooth ain't playing today. Is it BobbieD? Smooth is number one, ladies and gentlemen. Your buddy Smooth number one. He said, I ain't playing today, BobbieD. I'm gonna show. Oh, damn it. It's a Smooth. I'm a this stop. Don't this see how she do, man. I'm telling her what it is. She telling me somebody else. I'm telling you, who's number one on screen, Lizzie?
On my screen is Rhythm Ghost.
I don't see no Rhythm Ghost.
I see he's the second.
Lisa D, see how Lisa D, man. She messing me up. I told you he's number one. Where you get number? Cool up. Okay, she don't mess with me. Smooth. Congrats to you, man. See how she doing, man? Throw me off. Smooth. Congrats to you, man. She trying to take away from your shine, man. I ain't gonna let her do it. I ain't gonna let her do it, Smooth. I'm not gonna let her take away some of your shine today. This is your time to shine, baby. Shine, shine till the lights come on. You remember that song? Shine, shine. Amen. Shine on. Okay? Shine bright like a diamond today, Smooth. You made it, man. You at the top, baby. You know what they told me, man? You know what they told me? They say the cream always ride to the top, baby. You was the cream of the crop, and you riding to the top. Hey, number one honcho in the hit house. Ain't nobody can touch you, man. You remember the MC Hammer said, you can't touch this. Because you too legit to quit. So good to see you on the number one honcho today. Smooth. Has he ever been number one before, Lady? I don't think this might be his first or second time, man. Hey, Smooth, you got to start somewhere, right? And you're doing it right. Then he said, look at that. I ain't just gonna be number one. I'm gonna give a donation. Do the doggone thing, Smooth. He doing it right, tight, long, and strong. Let's give it up for Smooth. Number one in his house, and then he doing a donation to the nation. You can't. That's how you start.
And then the $3, I added it to the food drive.
Okay, so Lisa Day said you gave her some money for the food drive. She put that on the food drive. Did you update the files yet?
Not yet.
Okay, don't say nothing until you update the files, because they're gonna go out there and look. Update the file while we're talking, Lisa D. But anyway, is she gonna update the file with that as well? But thank you so much, Smooth, for showing out today. We're gonna show up for you, and we're gonna do it there for Smooth Ride Train. BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation, under a groove. Who we got today? Let's see who we got up in here. I gotta find a good dancer for Smooth now. We got some good ones, and we got some bad ones. I'm gonna find a good dancer for Smooth. Okay, this man right here, he's a good dancer. He old, but he good though. Okay.
Fair.
Oh yeah, he good man. He's a good man. I ain't playing. You know what I'm talking about? This man right here.
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Smooth, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much. My brother from another mother. Let's go. Ride Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. Smooth. He said, I tried to be number one, but bad guy Paul beat me too. Well, I don't see Paul up here. Well, where Paul at? You see him?
No.
Paul didn't beat you.
You're the number one.
Paul didn't beat you. Hey, let me tell you, this is how we do it.
I think think Paul is always number one.
Listen here, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
This is how we do it on this show, okay? Where when I pull up my screen and I go all the way to the top, whoever show up at the top, that's number one. And they can say, well, Bobby, you know, I was number one. Sometimes, let me tell you what happened. Sometimes if you log on too early, it's gonna kick you out when we actually log on. So you have to log on at the right time, or if your log on won't count. So maybe he logged on too early, and then when we started up, it kicked him out. So that's what happened. But anyway, you are number one, man. Don't never put yourself down like that no more, Smooth. You number one. You the top dog in this house today, baby. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got?
Rhythm
Rhythm
go.
go. What's up? What's up?
Congrats.
He number two, Felicia Deal. What you got to tell him?
And number two,
Just want to Good to see you, Jay. Rhythm go from the Chi-Town. He said, man, congrats, Smooth. Congrats. Hey, Smooth deserve it, man. Smooth been trying for a long time. He was trying for a long time to hit that number one spot, and you finally did it. And Jay, you had to hit the number two, and you know it just won't. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby Needs One Nation. Who we got? Monroe. What's up, Monroe? How you doing, brother? You all right, man? Down there in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's where the women are always fine. What's up, man? You good? Good to see you. He said, hello, BobbieD. What's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. It is a Saturday night. No, it's a Sunday night. And you feeling all right in Greensboro, North Carolina. Let's go, Round Train Bobby Needs One. Who we got?
Lamont.
What's up? Taylor Made in the house. Taylor Made in the house. Taylor Made in the. What's up, man? You all right? He said, good morning, Bobby. Hey, good morning to you, man. Good morning. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. Good evening, Taylor Made. Good evening to you. Let's go. Round Train Bobby Needs One. Who we got?
Thank you so much.
Donation to the nation. Rayman, Rayman coming. Rayman coming. Rayman coming. What's all right? He said, two.
Thank you so much.
Two, right back at you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Make it rain up in here. Like you can make it Spain up in here. And we gonna make the train up in here. Let's go, man. We got a little dance for Terry Fleming. Who we got, Lee D?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother from another mother. Who we got around train Bobby Lacey, One Nation, on the groove. Terry Fleming.
Congrats, Rhythm Ghost number one. He's not
No, he's
number
not.
one.
I tell you what happened. Rhythm Ghost, he probably logged in too soon.
Yeah.
And if you logged in too early, when we actually log in and the system see you logged in too early, go kick you out. That's what happened this time. He logged in too soon and it kicked him out. So Rhythm Ghost, don't log in too soon next time, okay? And then you will get disappointed. Let's go right
Because
back.
on my phone, my dear, Rhythm Ghost is number one. So I think I own you is earlier than
I done told you, Lisa, you don't fog up the waters, okay? I don't fog the glass up. I done told you how we have. Rhythm Ghost logged in, and he logged in too early. He logged in before everybody else, and the system saw that. But when the time the system got really, when I clicked on, the system go back and kick people out who logged on what the system says is too early. And that's how Smooth got to be number one. Smooth, this is your record day, man. You got to be number one by somebody else's mistake. But it don't matter how you get there, as long as you get there when you can. Let's go. Roger, everybody, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Congrats, sir. Monroe number two.
Edit.
He's not number 2. Rhythm Ghost.
Rhythm
is
Ghost is
number
number 2. You got it messed up there. I'm telling you, the system messed everybody up there. No, Rhythm Ghost is number 2. Monroe is number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody thought Rhythm Ghost was number 1, but the system changed their status. I don't know why it does that, y'all. I just no blame me. I didn't kick nobody out. Okay, I don't have the capability of kicking anybody out. When I turn on it, when I click go online, boom, that's it. The system does that stuff automatically. So no, Monroe was not number 2. Okay, let's go right here.
I see the difference, the time difference.
Okay. Smooth came in at what?
50.
that got to be a problem with the time. Move. Let me see what.
Early morning.
Oh, Lizzie, don't say that. Okay. So you got Smooth. Lizzie, please. Okay. We need to do. Lizzie, come on now. Why you got to do all that? We know that Smooth is number 1. That's all that matters. And Rhythm Ghost is number 2. The system made a change. It didn't want Rhythm Ghost to be number 1 for some reason or another. And I can't explain why. All I can tell you is when I open up this system and I go at the top and I see whoever's at the top, that's number 1. And that's what we go by. Y'all know that's how we do. All right, let's go right train by the least one. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
Everybody tap that thing. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Everybody hit the like button for me, please. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Let's go round train by the least. He won that. Who we got? Monroe in the house. Monroe in the house. He said, yes. Congrats to Rhythm. Rhythm Ghost. Hey, Rhythm Ghost is not number 1. Not on my screen. He must have been on number 1 on your screen. But he didn't make it to the top today. Okay. He made it to the number 2. So what happened was Rhythm Ghost was number 1, but he got kicked down to number 2. You know what the Bible say, right? The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So he was first today, and he became last. Okay, let's go. Nah, but I don't know. My system is not showing Rhythm as number 1, showing Smooth as number 1. Okay, let's go right train by who we got.
Monroe. Thanks, Terry Fleming. I tried to be number 1. Maybe next time.
Okay. You better try to do it today. Next time ain't never get it. Let's go round train by the One Nation on that. Who we got?
Pollard Cooper.
Coop, what's up, man? You doing all right?
Aloha.
Aloha. Coop is coming to us from this great state of Hawaii, Honolulu, Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, but I would like to go. We got one of our subscribers is out there, and she's doing well. We haven't seen Innes in a long time. Yeah. We have to check up on her. I think you got her email. We got her email. We want to check up on the Innes too. Got a lot of people we haven't seen them. Brian Train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. I think sometimes we let our emotions carry us to places we're never meant to be, even to the point of losing our true love, too stubborn to make peace.
No, you're right about that, man. I tell you, man, when you get wrapped up in emotions, it can cause you to act irrationally. It can cause you to behave in a crazy manner. You know, said love make people do crazy things. I'm a witness to that. I'm telling you, man, when you get caught up in your emotions and you don't put your emotion to the side in any situation, you're gonna have trouble. You're gonna be led by your emotions, and emotions will cause you to hurt yourself. It will cause you to hurt others, all because you're wrapped up in how you feel. Okay, you hear what I said? How you feel. And when you understand what feelings are, they're just emotions that have a tendency to do what? Come and go. They don't stay with us all the time. Today, I might be happy in a few minutes of that, but emotions come and go. So why are you going to let something that's very, very transient, very, very temporary control your life? And so many people have damaged their life because they acted in emotions rather than by logic. You know? Concrete logic is what this world is based on. It is not based on emotions, you know, but we wind up allowing ourselves to be led by emotions, fed by emotions, and it ruins many, many people's life. I'm not saying don't be emotional. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying don't be led by your emotion. Don't be overly emotional because it has a tendency to wreck your life and other people. It can wreck you up, man. From the neck you up. Let's go. Who we got? Roger, everybody. Who we got?
Rhythm Ghost. I wasn't number one. It was another person with a donation.
Yeah, that's right. Smooth with number one. That's what the system showed me. See, Rhythm Goes is saying it too. Smooth gave a donation and it popped him up to number one. I can't do nothing about that. I had to read it. I could see it. Okay, Ryan Train about the Lisa one. Who we got?
Paul, what's going on, BobbieD, Lisa D? I'm at the bottom today, but I made it.
Yeah, man, you made it, man. I ain't gonna say too much bad about you, Paul. You made it, man. And that's all that right. Yeah, you ain't at the bottom, you're in the middle, you're doing all right, man. Hang in there, brother.
Let's go. Paul, he said, got a question not related to this, but is Zamboanga City a safe city to go to? And your option, I'm trying to research it.
Zamboanga City, from what I understand, is in Mindanao.
Yeah.
And there are certain places you can and cannot, you should. There's certain places you should and should not go. And Lisa said there's a lot of Muslims in that area. That doesn't mean bad or good. It just means that you should be careful. The main city, the main city that's probably the best place to go if you're going to Mindanao is Davao. Okay, it's a lot of
CDO also.
Cagandillaro. Yeah, that's a good city. But Davao is safest place. CDO, and there may be a lot of other places that are safe, but I don't know. I just know to say two places, CDO and Davao, and because Mindanao is full of rebels, okay, and they fight out there all the time. Not only do the rebels fight, but the rebels kidnap. And who do they kidnap, y'all? Foreign people like you and me. They like to do that because they kidnap you and they want ransom money. They want somebody to give them some money, and they don't get no money. You don't get nothing. You out, you gone. We don't need you, They hold you as long as they can get some money. And sometimes they just, get rid of it. Anyway, I'm not trying to scare anybody, but Zamboanga has not been in a whole lot of fights or stuff recently. There's a few scrapes been out there, but not much. If you go out there, stay in the main downtown or hotel areas and always have someone with you if possible. Never never go into any remote areas. The remote areas is where they snatch people, okay? But Zamboanga, I have found that I've not heard a lot of bad things about it as far as rebel activity, so it may be safe as well, okay? So I don't want to scare you, but be careful when you go out in that area. One other thing you can do is, if you don't want to go to Zamboanga, you can have your lady meet you in Cebu. Where her lady meet you, pay for her to come out here, man. It might cost you a little bit more money, but you'll be safer, right? You feel more comfortable, right? So that's another option for you as well. Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, he came from Facebook. The rains will be the most devastating thing that will happen in future storms to come.
That is correct, Terry. And Terry's looking at the climate control. Climate control is not being controlled at all. It's getting worse and worse. The earth is changing. It's changing rapidly. As we see all of this flooding and and this, think it's only flooding in Manila. It's flooding over the whole planet. Yeah. Look at Germany. Look at the other places just flooded recently. Yeah. All over the United States, flooding. Yeah. So this is the way of the world. These are some of the things that are going to continue to happen. And as residents of the planet Earth, we have to learn to deal with it. Like Brother James Brown said, we got to deal with the flooding. And then a lot of times it's not flooding, it's fire. Remember all those forest fires in Australia last year or whatever year there was?
Amazon.
And the Amazons too, yeah. Amazons too. And so these things, as a kid growing up, I never seen that kind of stuff in my life. But now it's like common occurrence, So climate control, the earth is changing. And so I'm so happy that we are moving and looking for newer territory. Like people went to outer space the other day. Virgin went out of space, and Tesla guy, they went out of space. Out of space, and that's what we needed. The next realm for us to go from this earth when we done messed it up, because that's what we're doing, y'all. You know that, right? We tearing it up. We tearing up the planet Earth, so we got to find another place to go tear up, right? So they're gonna be. That's what's going. Yeah, the people that are going out of space now are like the early people that are frontiersmen. Remember the people that are frontiersmen, exploring the Wild West. Remember that? So that's what these are. These are the first people going up to the new frontier. Eventually, they'll be going to outer space. Will be like just taking a plane ride, you know? And you there like that.
Plane.
And then you get off, you go to the planet Mars. What planet are you going to, sir? Do you have your ticket, sir? Yes. I want to go to Jupiter. Okay. You have Jupiter ticket, sir? Sure. Ding, you gone like that. And then they're gonna
You
say,
never come back.
I ain't gonna say that. But you know what they're gonna say? You remember that thing we see on Star Trek? It says, Scotty, beam me up. That's what we're gonna say. Beam him up, Jupiter. Bam, you gone like that. You know? And then that's how that's what they're doing. They're paving the way for us to have new territory, new area, and we're gonna tear this earth up. And eventually, that's why China going out there. China, oh Lord, don't see if we start with China. China is one of the main countries that's tearing this place up. Mm-hmm. Look at the smile. All of most of this. Anyway, let's go. Round train by.
Robert Lee, what's up, Robert Lee? He said, greetings, Bobby and Lisa D. Hope all is well and good with you. Yeah, we're doing good, sir.
We're doing good, Robert Lee. Good to see you, man. Pop in the house. Let's go.
Isn't it?
Let's Pop. Robert Lee in the house. Let's go, Robert. Go. Let's go. Round train. Good to see you, Robert Lee.
Tara Fleming, China lacks provocation. They would bully the Philippines even worse if Philippines protest them.
Yeah, man. China, they're a big bully all over the world. And they have a tendency to blame you. Whatever they do, they're gonna point the finger at somebody else. Just like they tried to blame America for bringing the virus there. They claim that we started the virus in their own country. How silly is that? You know? I don't care what they do, they'll never accept the blame for their issues. And that's a country that you don't want to be associated with. And not only that, they are human rights violators. They have the Rohingya people, they have them in concentration camps. They're trying to wipe that people out because they're Muslims, you know. A lot of things they're doing and they're hiding it. You know what I say, man? And the United States has invested so much money in that country, they need to pull out of there. You know, human rights are being abused constantly there. I mean, just not no light stuff. When you put a whole family in a concentration camp and then we're supposed to be on good terms with them, no. You know, we need to do something about that. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lizzie, one night. Who we got?
Lamont.
Taylor made in the house. He said China should be on the ban list, not the green line. He get a ban. I'm telling you, man, China, they got a lot of good things going on with them, but they have a lot of bad things. And one of the things I just have problems with is they just have no respect for other nations and other people. Okay, they are a nation that's hell bent on doing what they want, and they don't care about anybody else. Okay, and that's what's going to be their detriment. You have to care about people in this world. Let's go, Ron Train, Bobby Legion, One Nation Under. Gutierrez Fleming. He said, no matter what COVID is here today, COVID is here to stay. We won't win keeping our borders closed at all. That is going to accomplish all that is going to accomplish is a slow starvation of the citizens and impoverish the country. Yeah, COVID is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It's going to it'll stay. It'll be here in some way, shape, form, or fashion. As we know, it continues to mutate and it causes variant diseases. So it's going to be here. And so we have to learn to live with it, okay? And not die with it, but live with it. And for those of you that don't see that, you need to open up your eyes. And for those of you that deny climate control and climate change, you need to open up your eyes, okay? Let's go, Ryan Train by releasing One Nation. Who we got?
Paul. Lamont, I have to agree with you. Can't understand how China is on the green list, even Australia having highest numbers, but USA not on the green list, even we are moving forward.
Right, it's backwards, man. I don't know. China has a lot of influence and a lot of pull. You know, they're moving up as far as influence in the world, almost on par with the USA, and probably some ways greater than the USA. In fact, many people say that China had influence with the WHO, and that's why the WHO delayed calling the world pandemic, because they didn't want to hurt China's feelings, you know, because China was putting the money in the WHO, you know. So China has a lot of influence, and we cannot deny that. They're doing a lot of things wrong, and some things they're doing right, but they're doing the best. That's why most people in China, you think they're poor? No. 30 or 40 years ago, everybody in China was dirt poor. But now China people, most of the people in China make 80, 90, 100,000 a year. That's how good they are. That's how, because they've been ripping people out, ripping these other countries out. Our trade imbalance, they have improved the lives of their people greatly. And a lot of people underestimated them. We didn't think they would move up as quick as they did, but they're moving up, and they're almost to the point where they're going to take the number one lead away from the USA. I mean, I'm not telling you no lies. Look it up. Ryan Train, BobbieD, easy one. Who we got?
Monroe, yes, prayers for Brother Murphy. I hope everything will be okay.
Yes, y'all keep remembering to pray for Murphy Hayes.
Yeah,
He's not doing well. We're praying that he get back okay right now. I think he's in hospital, right? I think he's in the hospital. Pray for him to come home safely, y'all. And that when he get back out, he'll be the same old Murphy like he always was. Gunny man in the house. Y'all pray for him, okay? He's one of our best brothers on this train, okay? Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Paul, yes, let's pray for Brother Murphy. Let the Lord heal him, keep him strong.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
Thank you so much. Amen. Amen. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael, coffee.
Need some coffee.
Lisa D and BobbieD, hello, maayong buntag, hapon, gabi. Kumusta ka in Cebu from Nurse Mike?
Doing well, Nurse Mike. Good to
Good.
see you. Thank you so much for the
Thank
meal.
you.
We had a great meal at Lemongrass Restaurant. I had a chicken. I had a
Chicken curry.
chicken curry, and Lisa D had the spare rib steak. Pork steak ribs, spare ribs.
And
It was good.
spring roll.
And she had some spring roll. Y'all didn't see the spring roll. They brought them out real late. But we did a video on it, and we thank you so much for being so kind to us. We have a lot of people just love to take care of BobbieD.
Thank you, sir, Nurse Mike.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the deal. Appreciate the meal. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Robert Lee.
What's up? What's
Amen.
up? Amen. Yeah, amen. Y'all keep praying for my brother, our brother from another mother, Murphy Hay. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. Blessings and prayers go out to Murphy. Hope you feel better from Nurse Mike.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I'm sure Murphy would appreciate that. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Robert Lee, get well. Murphy, prayers and get better soon.
Right on, right on. Thank you so much, Robert. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael Coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. Countries with the highest cases of the Delta variant: India, Brazil, Portugal, South Africa for the month of July.
Right, and I hope the Philippines doesn't get on that list. I really do, because we have, last time I checked, was like 77, I think. And if you know anything about the variants, they triple and double every 3 or 4 days. So we hope that they've contained it. But I'm like, how could the variants get in the city like this? They got all of these protocols and quarantine procedures, 7 to 14 days, 7 days, all these things. They check you when you get in there. They do the temperature. They do the swab test. How could it get in with all of these precautionary things? I don't understand how the variant can get in. This is mind-boggling. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One. Who we got?
Howard Cooper, he said.
Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Michael Coffee, Lisa D and BobbieD, hi. Top 5 vaccines against the COVID-19 Delta variant are Pfizer, Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, and Novavax.
Right. Those vaccines have been proven to be effective against the Alpha variant, which is the original COVID-19 virus, as well as the Delta variant, which is a mutation of the virus. So guys, if you're thinking about getting a vaccine, those should be the ones you want to think about first, if you can get it. But if you can't get any of those that's on that list, the number ones on the list, get you something, okay? Because you're going to need help. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Yeah!
Markel in the house, Markel in the house. Woo, what's up, Markel? Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie. He said, hit me up so we can get together on 30. I got you, man. I'm gonna get with you, Markel. And I'll shout out to you, man. We'll get together with the 30th. Markel's gonna be on the 30th, and hopefully we have a nice show like we did the last time. Markel came in here like a sharpshooter. I got you. He shot that.
Got it too?
No, he shot that information out to us, man, and that's what we needed. It was very good information, solid information, on time information, on point information, and we got it, man. Most of the people that the information he gave, nobody like what? He talked about insurance, how to get insurance, life. That was a mind opener. That was an eye opener because nobody seldom thinks about insurance, but because nobody want to think about that time, you know what I'm saying? But he brought it, man. And it's very informational, very timely, very appropriate. It's a tough subject nobody want to talk about, but he talked about it. And he didn't talk about it in a nasty way. He talked about it in a very respectful way and in a very intelligent way so that when that time comes, you need to be ready. That was his main theme. And he talked about life insurance, how life insurance is going to be sold for the veterans. And it's going to be at a cheap rate. If you don't have life insurance, get you some, man. Government make it a cheap rate for you. Coming out soon. And man, it was good. And talk about vaccines be given in Manila for the people out in the Philippines. All that stuff, man, good stuff. I don't look for the more good stuff. I'm gonna get with you, Markel, on the 30th. We gotta do it damn, Markel. Hey, don't forget about his channel, man. Markel's TV, MARKELL space
Michael's
S
TV podcast.
space TV space the podcast. Let's go. We gotta do it there. Ryan Train Bobby DC one night.
Duterte SONA.
Thank you so much, Markel, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother. Michael. Let's go. Round train, Bobby, Lisi, one nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. Malaysia and Thailand have been banned by the Philippines until July 31 because Delta variant cases are going up.
That's correct. That is so true. They put them on the list recently, and I think it's a total of 7 nations that are banned because the Delta variant is so high, and they don't want to risk having any more Delta variants coming in here. But just like I think it was Terry Fleming said a minute ago, closing the borders is not the answer, because they closed the borders already, and we still got the Delta variant, right? So what's closing the borders going to do if it's still going to come in here, right? So it's time to start opening up the borders, because economies are falling down, and they need money to put back in the economy to build the economy back up, to get the country running again. So I don't know if shutting down the borders, closing the borders is the answer, because even they close the borders, the borders been closed for a while. We still got Delta coming through here. My question is, how are they coming through if the borders are closed? They find they coming through the back door somewhere, but they still coming. So closing the border, like Terry said, may not be the answer. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lisi, one nation. Who we got?
Michael, coffee.
Need some coffee.
Lisa D and BobbieD. Hi. Some Southeast Asian countries will not let you enter their borders unless you're fully COVID-19 vaccinated.
Right. I forgot the country name. It just said, I was reading it the other day. This country will not let you come in there unless you're not let anybody from America come in unless they're fully vaccinated. You have to show your vaccination paperwork. I'm gonna show you. I got me a vaccine card, y'all. You want to show you too? Let's go give out. Hold on, I'll get it.
I'll do it.
I got me a vaccination card. And guess what, y'all? You think they didn't send it to me? You remember that little slip I got when I got my vaccination? I was supposed to get a card, right? And they said, we don't give no card right now. We'll send it to you in the mail. I ain't got no card in the mail yet. So I got me a card. All right, these did this for me, y'all. She got it right.
Here.
What's it? Hold on. I get it right here. See that? I'm going to show y'all this card. No, no, listen. Go get the bag. The big one, the big one. I got the card. I had Lisa D told me, you need to get your card. I said, how am I gonna get me a card if they don't send it to me? She said, I gotta wait. And so she got me a card. I don't, it's in there, Lisa D, on the side. She went to the place, she went to there's a store out here called National Bookstore. And it's a bookstore, but they do all kind of stationery stuff and so forth. So what she did was she took the little slip. You ain't found it yet?
No.
She took the little slip I had and she had it laminated. Man, it looks good too. It looks professional, you know?
Here.
So, because they gave me a paper slip. I
Where's
show you, let me get Lisa D. I would have had the card by now. Hold up.
right
The
here.
big card.
Oh.
Okay. This is it right here, guys. Hold on. Okay. I can't let them see all that stuff. See this right here? Look. What does it say? This is my COVID-19. Right there, it say COVID-19. I don't know. We got a glare.
Against the light.
COVID-19 vaccination card. I had it. This is a little paper slip. I remember I told you they gave me a little paper slip. This is it. But I had it laminated. So I carry my card with me everywhere. And you know what? Out here in the Philippines, if you go to certain stores and you flash your card, they got to give you a discount. We get discounts everywhere we go now because I got my card. At least you're going to get it. But we had to vaccinate our own card. But they supposed to send us one. Excuse me. They're supposed to send us one.
I
But-
didn't see the other one.
That's all right. I'll find it. But I got two. This is just a small one, and I got a big one. I had a bigger size. But they're supposed to send us one. But this is the Philippines. You know, when they say they're gonna send you stuff, you might be waiting for 6 months. So I said, nah, I'm gonna get mine in the meantime. But yeah, man, if you got a vaccination card, make sure you keep up with it. It's going to be very, very valuable. The vaccination card is going to open up doors for you. If you don't have one, you will probably need to get. There's some jobs that are going to require you to have a vaccination. I just read there's a state that has a requirement for all of their medical personnel to be vaccinated, and a lot of the nurses and doctors don't want to do it. You'd be surprised, the nurses, and I don't know why. Many of the nurses and doctors do not want to be vaccinated. I don't know why, you know. And they're supposed to be medical and professionals and scientific. The science their jobs is based on science, medical practitioner, and they don't want to be vaccinated. Why? Why can't you trust the science of what you work in? That's your profession. You know, I don't understand. And I think part of it is, like I mentioned to you the other day, that there's a whole lot of mis and disinformation out there. Okay. And saying this about the virus, saying this. And then one of the things also is that the CDC and the WHO have not actually given all of these vaccines we got have not been actually approved. What you saying about they not been approved? No, they have not been approved. These are emergency use approvals. Okay, EUAs, emergency. They're not fully approved yet. Okay. So many people say, why are they going to give me emergency use and it's not fully approved? A lot of people are looking at that as well. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation. Who we got?
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, and Lisa D. Hello. Most of the residents' patients coming into the acute care hospital with COVID-19 virus are the patients that fully vaccinated.
Not fully vaccinated. Not fully vaccinated. Yeah, that's right. They either got one shot or no shot. And that's why I tell you, man, get your 2 shots and you're going to be all right. Or if it's just Johnson & Johnson, it's 1 shot with them. Most of the vaccines are 2 shots. And you have 2 shots that will protect you. Now, I just read something the other day that said if you took Johnson & Johnson, some people are recommending you get the double shot because Johnson & Johnson only 1. It give you protection, but the 2 shots is the best protection to get. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lisa, One Nation under. Who we got?
Michael Coffee. We need some coffee, Lisa D, and BobbieD. Hello. My medical advice is to make sure you get fully vaccinated. Please protect yourself. The Delta COVID-19 is spreading from nurse mouth.
It is spreading so rapidly. It is amazing. I looked at a chart the other day, And it was a chart of the United States, and it shows that most of the southern states, the vaccine, the virus has picked up by 50%, and all of the southern states was red. The mids and the north, they were okay. They were like in yellows, But it's getting bad, and most of the southern states are going to get hit. And the reason why the southern states are bad, because most of the southern states are GOP, and the GOP is telling people that the vaccine is not the thing to get. I don't understand it, man. Why would they say that you shouldn't take? I'm not going to take the vaccine. Why would they be reluctant to take something that's going to help them or help someone else live? I do not understand. And what happens is, this is what happens. This is the scenario. They don't take the vaccine, right? I don't need it. I'm all right. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. And they don't want to wear no mask, right? I'm good. I don't need no mask. That's my personal freedom. My right. You violate my right. Okay. They get sick. They go to the hospital. They can't breathe. And guess what? They're dying for the vaccine. And I'm saying literally dying. They're begging, hey, can you give me the vaccine? It's too late. You can't give somebody the vaccine when they're dying. It's not going to do no good. And I just, that happens all too more often than not. The only way they're convinced to take the vaccine is when they put it on their way out. That's too sad. Let's go round train BobbieD. You wonder who we got?
Terry Fleming, we have a zone in the stratosphere called Van Allen belt.
Be it protects. Okay, it's called the Van Allen belt. Okay, that's the stratosphere. It protects us from the harmful radiation from the sun. If we start sending spaceships up, we will destroy the Van Allen belt. Probably so, but we're going to destroy this Earth too. We got to have somewhere to go. This Earth is on its way out, man. I'm serious. You see what's happening? You see what's happening around us? How the climate's changing? This Earth is being destroyed. It is being destroyed by us. So, as people in the Earth, we have to find somewhere else to go. And the only where else is up in the stratosphere, in the space age. And so, that's why they got space stations, space labs, all of that. They're observing.
That would be a ride good.
Yeah, they're observing the planets that we can possibly live on. We might have air tanks and stuff everywhere we walk and stuff, but it's no choice. This Earth is being destroyed.
And walking in the air,
well,
no gravity.
No gravity. We're gonna be flying. Let's go round train BobbieD. See who we got.
Paul, thanks for that, Bobbie. I have met her. I have her meet me in Cebu. I know be hard to see her family, but she will understand. I need to be safe. Yeah, you have to be safe, Paul. That's a good idea. You need to be safe at all costs. And if you have her come there, this is a safe area. This is considered, Cebu is always considered a safe zone as opposed to Mindanao and Zamboanga. So I think that would work out fine. Just have her come there. And if your parents want to come, have them come too. They can stay a few days and then send them back on. You be with your life. Let's go round train BobbieD. Let's see One Nation. Who we got? Rhythm Ghost. I'm number 3.
Number 3 is the place.
You're number 2, Rhythm Ghost.
Okay, yeah, he's number 2. You actually was number 2. Okay, let's go round train BobbieD. Let's see who we got.
Terry Fleming, Murphy. I am sending up a prayer for you, man.
Yeah, man. Please, y'all, don't forget to pray about Murphy, my brother, our brother. He needs your prayers, okay? He's a prayer man himself. He's a prayer warrior. So all of you guys, all you ladies out there, men out there that are prayer warriors, or you know how to pray for your brother. He needs you, okay? We've been praying for him all morning. We need to pray for him this morning. Yeah. We're going to pray for him again later on when we get ready to eat our dinner. Let's go round train BobbieD. Who we got?
Robert Morris.
What's up, Robert? Pop in the house, pop in the house, pop in the house, pop. He said, hello, Lord Train family. Prayers up for Murphy. Hey, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
When the prayers go up, what they say? The blessing come down. Thank you. Let's go. Round train BobbieD. You see One Nation. Who we got? Murphy. Murphy, hand in there. Got in the house. Who got in the house? Got in the house. Who? What's up, Gunny man? You made it, man. He said, thanks, God, for your prayers. I'm here in the hospital now. Okay, they're doing it. Okay, they're doing it. Okay, good. Murphy, be strong, man. We know you're a strong man. You're going to be all right. God has got your back, man. You're a man of God. And I know you find strength in the Lord, and you find strength with your brethren. With our brothers out here. Your brothers out here are praying for you. We're with you, man. So you stay strong and be strong, and God's gonna bring you through this thing, man. Don't worry about it. When the tests come out, they're gonna say negative. Okay? You all right, man. You covered in the blood of Jesus. Okay?
Amen.
I'm glad you was able to just say hello to us from your bed, and thank you, man, for showing up for us. Okay,
Nice to
Murphy?
hear
And
you,
y'all don't
buddy.
forget, keep praying for our brother Murphy. Hey, okay? Brother Murphy in the house. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Murphy.
buddy.
He said, God's blessing on you guys and the train. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. Train family. Thank you so much, Murphy. See? He's in the hospital. He's still giving to this train, giving to the family, giving to the train nation. Okay, that's a man right there, and that's a blessed man. He on a sick bed and he's still giving. You can't beat that. God gonna bless you, Murphy. God sees what He knows your heart. He sees your faith. He sees your heart. He sees your spirit. He gonna bless you, man. Thank you so much for the donation. We gotta do Dundee. Damn rope Murphy. Hey, Ronald Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation, under.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
So what you trying to do?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, Murphy, here for the donation to the
Thank you,
nation.
More
More blessings,
much
much love.
love.
God be with you, brother. Let's go, Round Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Paul. Yeah, I admit they need to move forward, open the country up, because it's doing no good except hurting the Philippines, keep us separated from our ladies, just incompetent people running things.
Yeah, man. They call it the IATF, Intravenous Task Force Against Infectious Diseases, and that is like what 15 or 20 people, and they're medical scientists and stuff. They say they both know what they're doing, but I don't know, man. Every time they say one thing, they come back and change it, and they change it, and they change it, and nothing's happening. I mean, the virus is still going up, you know? So I don't know. Changes need to be made. Maybe when the next administration comes in here, they'll make better changes. We'll see. We'll have a new president in the Philippines. Will have a new president in next year, 2021. So we'll see.
2022.
I'm sorry, 2022. We'll see. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation. Who we got?
Pool.
Pull. Hey, Pull. How you doing, Pull? You alright, man? Pull it down. Pull it down. Pull it down. Pull it down. Okay.
To fully vaccinated people.
Yeah, man, they need to open it up. What's wrong with that? You know, why can't they open it up to fully vaccinated people? And then somebody gonna say, "Well, Bobby, you know they can't verify their vaccination. That's why they're not opening it up." Well, find a way, make a way, shake a way, take away, break away to open up the vaccination and to make a database to verify the vaccination. What's wrong with that? Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Day. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes, congratulations.
Rhythm Girls, congratulations to you, man. You made it. No, you did.
Nice.
Really go Smooth did it, man.
Smooth is the number one.
Smooth came through the back door and kicked him out. He's like, get out. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Day. Who we
Stayed
got?
up all night.
Stayed up all night.
Sagas.
What's up, Sagas? How you doing, brother? He's a Sagas in the house. He's a hello, Lisa and BobbieD from Sagas, Eric and Lalaine and Chuck. Eric and Lalaine, that's his Filipino wife. Lalaine is his Filipino wife, and he lives in Chicago, Chi-Town with Rhythm, James Rhythm Ghost. And he wanted to say hi. What's up, Easy Sagas and his wife Lalaine. They was here like about a year ago, and they were stuck for a while, y'all. You know, when everything was locked down, they were here visiting, and they got locked in. They couldn't, remember, they shut down everything. Nobody could go in and out. They got shut down. It was here like, what, 4 or 5 months before they could get out. But he was glad to get back home, man. Glad to get back. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby, Lizzie. Who we got?
Monroe, BobbieD and Lisa did. There are 2 people that work with me will not take the vaccine because they say it is not FDA and they going around in the office with no mask on. You figure
That's called ignorance. That's what they call. It's easy to figure that one out. They're ignorant. I don't think they're totally ignorant. I think that they're disbelieving. Like a lot of people, they understand the science and they still won't take the vaccine, and they'll make up some excuse. Well, the FDA, the FDA didn't fully approve this and I don't need to take it. And they walk around the office with no, if I was their supervisor, I said, don't come in here with no mask on. Just like that. I said, don't come in this office with no mask. I don't care what your beliefs are. If you come in this office, you come to work, put your mask on. You're jeopardizing other people's lives as well as your life. That's where your supervisor need to come in. And if you get your friends and your coworker together, y'all get the man to listen. We don't feel safe working around these people with no mask on. You get the man that they make them put a mask, or either they can't put a mask on for legal reasons or whatever, they can put them in a little office by themselves and let them breathe their own stinking air. Let's go, right? Right, Trey, Bobby.
Good night.
What's up, Trent? How you doing?
Time no see, Trent. He said, "What's up, BobbieD and Lisa D? How are you all doing today in the Philippines? And people fully vaccinated still catching the virus, and sending my prayers to Marfa Hayes in Jesus Christ's name."
You're right.
Amen.
There are some people that are fully vaccinated that are catching the virus. You know why? Because the vaccination is not 100%. Because there's nothing 100% when it comes to these vaccines. So there'll be a small portion. They call those, when people get sick and they're fully vaccinated, they're called breakthrough illnesses, okay? Breakthrough infections. That means they have broken through the barrier of the vaccination. They call it breakthrough infections, okay? So yes, that is a legitimate and it's a documented occurrence. There are some small, very minute though. They're not a huge bunch of them. That's not it. That's not it at all. There's this minute portion of people that have breakthrough vaccination or breakthrough illnesses, infections from the virus. That's because, again, the vaccines are not 100%. There's like 92, 98, but there's this because you're going to have a small portion that have infections, okay? All right. But if they get sick, they're not as deathly ill as without the vaccine. Are you with me? Let's go. Round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD, hello. This patient's getting bronchitis, asthma, trouble breathing from this COVID-19 Delta variant.
Right. That's a common thing that they're noting when they get the Delta variant. They have bronchitis, asthma, any kind of bronchial or lung problems started, and they may have never had any of that in their life, right? And all of a sudden, and they can't breathe. And when a person's never experienced any breathing difficulty, and all of a sudden, he's not, and he could have been a strong athlete, right? Strong, could breathe, and all of a sudden he can't breathe. That's a panic situation, man. That's a panic. Like, what's going on? That's what opens up their eyes that I should have took that vaccine. I should have, that's what happens. They don't want to take it. They don't want to, they get sick. They begging for the vaccine. And it's too late. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lizzie. Who we got?
Paul, I say get their thumbs out there, but make it happen, Philippines. Lisa, not the only one saying my name like that. It's all good. Put it. Sorry, Paul.
Round train, Bobby Lizzie. One nation.
No accent. Okay. Full.
Paul, what are you doing, Paul? You all right, Paul? Michael coughing needs. He said, "Listen, Bobby, hi." Then want us nurses to give them the COVID-19. Yeah, I just told you. They get sick, and then they want the nurses to give them the vaccine. It's too late. Mm-hmm. Too late, baby. Too late. Too late. Too late. And it's too late. He said, too late for these patients. Should have taken it earlier. Yeah, don't wait, guys. If you're capable of taking the vaccine, take it, okay? But check with your doctor first, because some people, their doctor tell them don't take it because certain things. But if you can take the vaccine, take the vaccine, man. I took it. I'm okay so far. You know, I got to say, thank you, Lord, for help keeping me this way and keep me safe from this point forward. But you know, I thought, and I'm just like you. Most of some of these people out there, I'm just like them. You know me. Y'all seen me. Y'all been knowing me, man. All since last year. I'm saying, I'm gonna wait before I take that vaccine. I don't know. You don't remember I went through that? I got through that stage, and then I got to the point where I can't wait to take the vaccine. I have to take this vaccine because I got more knowledge. The more knowledge I got, the more confidence I got that I would be okay. And remember, I kept telling you, I'm not going to take Pfizer. I'm not going to take Pfizer. I have allergies. I'm not going to take Pfizer. That's not going to be good for me. When I got there, guess what they had? Pfizer. That's all they had. I said, man, you ain't got no Moderna. You ain't got no AstraZeneca. And I ain't asked for Sinovac. They had Sinovac too, but they had just given out a Sinovac as well right before we got there. He said, no, sir, we had Sinovac, just gave out it. He said, all we got is Pfizer. I said, I don't want to take that Pfizer. I said, my Lord, please help me, Lord. And I asked the Lord, and I had a leap of faith. I took the Pfizer. So far, I've been all right, and I'm just going to thank the Lord that He's been keeping me so far. Let's go round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Who we got?
Anthony Liggins. He said, hello, love train, bringing up the caboose with prayers for the gunny sergeant.
Right, y'all keep praying for Gunny. He's in the hospital right now, but he's just taking some tests. He's going to be all right, man. We have faith in the Most High God.
Trust in the Lord.
Trust in the Lord with all our hearts, lean not into our own understanding, but in all His ways. Acknowledge
Him,
and He shall direct thy paths. Let's go. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Anthony Liggins.
All the prayers go. When the prayers go up, the blessings come down. That's right. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
That's it.
All right, guys. It's been real. But we got to go. Lisa D.
Thank you guys for all the donations that you've given to us.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Keep praying for Gunny, okay?
Yeah,
don't stop your praying for Gunny. Keep praying, okay?
And thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya! Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1, 2020. All veterans with a VA card will have access to the benefits. Okay, Love Train Nation, we now have merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at Life and Feel, BobbieD.com. That's Life and Feel, BobbieD.com. You're going to find some nice things out there for you guys. Cup, mask, tote bag, shirt, t-shirts, nice things we got for you. And the price is not that hard, not that high. If you like the train, go get you a nice cup. Drink your a coffee mug. You drink your coffee out of it. You drink your beer out of it. Whatever you want to drink, man. Your thing is your thing, okay? But get your cup. Get your mug, okay? Jerry Fleming, he said, the earth given time will heal itself. The earth is a living planet, and we keep sticking the knife to its core. Sure out. Yeah, man. I think that's right. The earth is a healing planet. That's true. It has a tendency to heal itself, but it takes time. Everything that's damaged or hurt or injured, if it's not injured to the point of destruction, can heal itself in time. It needs time. Now, the earth, since it's been out here for eons and eons, it may take a long time, but it will heal. But in the meantime, while it's healing, right? We got to do what? Stop killing it. We got to stop stabbing it. We got to stop doing crazy and polluting the water and polluting this and putting dirt in it. And we got to clean it up. You know? And if we don't do that, we're not helping the cause. It's just going to be down. It's going to damage. And then that's why people like China trying to go up to Mars and the moon so they can damage that too. Crazy stuff, man. Let's go. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It'll be really close. These you go closing comments.
Clicks.
Close this.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
I got another comment, y'all. Trent, he said, BobbieD, when is your time God come for you, regardless of what you regardless of whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated? You go home to the Lord as long as you baptized with the truth of God. Well, that's true. That goes without saying. If it is your time, it is your time, whether you're vaccinated or not. However, we believe in the science of medicine, in the science of vaccination. So you may not, Trent, it's okay, but I do. And so I'm not telling anybody out here to get vaccinated or not. That's your thing. All I'm telling you is what I believe in. I took the shot because my president took it, my vice president took it, many of the major people I look up to and respect took it, and they're okay. And I'm going to be okay as well because I took the shot and I took it in faith. And I took it in trusting the Lord, and I took it in belief. But like you say, if it's my time, I'm going with whether I got vaccinated or not. But I believe that taking it not only helps me, but it helps people I come in contact with in case I have been infected by the virus. Even though I have the shot, I could still get infected by the virus and pass it on to someone. Okay, so I'm taking a shot. I'm taking precaution. I don't want myself to cause somebody else to get sick. I respect myself and I respect others. That's why I comply and take the vaccine.
Trend 9. Yes, I believe in the science to BobbieD and Lisa D and God bless.
Thank you so much. We do too. God bless you, Trent. Ryan, Trent, BobbieD, Lisa. That's it.
Xander, man,
Xander, man. What you doing, man?
Good.
Xander, man. Hey, Xander, I want you here on the 31st. If you can make it, man, I'm going to send you an email. I'm going to send you something on Facebook. I'm going to send Markel and you a request for your attendance for the 30th. Markel going to be on the 30th tentatively, and you will be on the 31st tentatively. Okay.
Philippine time.
Yeah. Thank you, Lisa D. Filipino time. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you on Facebook to y'all to know when you up, because we like seeing Markel. We like seeing Xander, man. They bring us very interesting topics. And it brings us very interesting information that we really need to know. And it helps us as we go through our life. They bring us stuff that can help us now, you know, and that's what we like. Okay. 31st, dance 31st. Okay, man. I'll send you when the 31st get here, between 9:30, between 9 and what?
Ari.
Okay, that is my 31st. Our 31st. Filipino 31st. Anyway, I'll send you something a day ahead of the 31st our time so that you won't get it mixed up. Okay? I'll keep you straight this chance. And I got Markel too. Markel got it down. He know when I say 31st or whatever, he knows it's Filipino time. He been doing this a long time. Markel gonna be on the 30th, and then Xander man gonna be the 31st. We gonna have a good time, man. We had a great time last time. Markel turned it out, and then Xander man turned it out too. We had an awesome time. I like bringing these guys because they give us very interesting information, and I learn. I'm a learner. I like learning, man. If you couldn't tell, I enjoy it, man. It makes me feel good when I learn something new. Somebody give me something new that I hadn't thought about before, I hadn't seen before. I'm like, wow. You know, it makes me feel good. And you should feel the same. Always be a lifetime learner, man, because it keeps you active mentally and it keeps you stimulated. Life never gets dull to you. because you're always enthusiastic about what I'm gonna learn next. And you be on. That's why at least did tell you I'm on the internet. You go to sleep, by herself. Okay. She go to sleep. I get my phone. I be trying to learn stuff. All right, guys. That's it. That's it.
It's been real. It's been real.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
real. Because you go gets to
Girl, this is BobbieD.
and the two queen Lisa D.
So you take care
God bless.
and
Peace. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, guys.
Thank you